Good morning, Kitchen Divas. It's Regan. Hey, I'm back like I said I would be. We did our video, Hostess Coaching 101, and we covered 3 reasons why you even want to host coach. We talked about an email that you send to verify after you've had a booking. And we also talked about invites. Do we send them or do our hostesses send them? So today we're going to talk about the host coaching checklist. There's 4 steps on this checklist. It's super easy to use, so let's break it down. Step number 1 is invite. This happens 3 weeks before the party, and we're focusing on the guest list. Now, I don't want you to panic. If it's past the 3 weeks and you just booked a party and it's 2 weeks out, start there. But most importantly is just start. Your hostess needs to partner with you so she feels comfortable with this party. So the goal is to focus on inviting 30 guests at her party. Now, we can use the Frank method, which is friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, and our kids, they have parents and family, so them too. We can also use the 50 names in 5 minutes. That's a great way to brainstorm. So we're going to help her in this process. Now, the other thing is, as we're asking her to invite those 30, I'm wanting her to visualize why that's a good thing. So I do something called the hostess buy-in, and it sounds something like this. Hey, Mary, I'm super excited about your party, and your friends and family are going to have a lot of fun. And there's 3 things my hostesses all want to have happen. They want their friends to have fun. They want their friends to not feel pressured to buy, and they want to get a lot of freebies. What about you, Mary? And guess what, you guys? They always all say yes. Same for me. So I'll say something to Mary like, you know what, Mary, I want to make sure this happens for you too. So I want you to imagine, if you will, Mary, it's the night of your party, and there's like 3 or 4 guests there. It's fine. It's kind of low-key. But I want you to think about the day of your party, and there's 10 guests there. There's lots of laughing and talking, and I can't get a word in edgewise. Which group do you think is having more fun? And of course, she's going to say the group was 10. So I draw her this picture so that she can see going through this process of inviting actually helps her and her friends at the same time. Now, the other thing that I focus on with her is I gently bring up, have you ever thought about doing what I do? Or, Mary, what do you think about this business opportunity? Now, 90% of the time, she may say no, but it is in the back of her mind because our hostess is our best prospect to start with. All right, so then when they say no, we say, no problem. I just wanted to make sure that you didn't want this to be your party and you get the profit from it. And then you just move on from there. Now, in this call, you also want to cover the half-price items with her and ask her who on this guest list would be someone that loves to party. We all have friends that love to throw parties. And let her know that if they come with their calendar prepared to book a date, that you have a little gift for them if they do. All right, now, second call. Had to look at my notes for a minute. This computer's been acting crazy, so it's challenged me this morning. Second call, second check-in is about 7 to 10 days out. This is really critical because this is the time where she's either getting RSVPs or they're slow coming in because people are busy, and she's tempted to maybe throw in the towel. But you connecting with her keeps her engaged, and the party still moves forward. So you definitely want to make sure the second check-in happens at 7 to 10 days out. So we're going to focus on with her the RSVPs, how's it going. If she's not heard from people like she thought, this is a time to let her know, hey, it's a great time to check in with your guest that you've invited and ask them, are they bringing a guest with them? Because you want to have plenty of samples for everyone to try. Now, another fun action step that we can give her, a reason for her to call and check in, is to give the party a theme. So we could say something like, Mary, have everybody bring the oldest spice from their cabinet, and the person who has the oldest one wins a prize. Or how about a flip-flop contest, the one that wears the cutest flip-flops? So giving a theme will also create action and a response and help her as well. Now, also on this call, it's about setup. Like, how does this work? She may be thinking, gosh, do I set this all up in the kitchen, the food, and then we all sit in the family room? Or is this a mix and mingle party where everyone comes in, they taste the different stations in the kitchen, and then we sit in the family room for just a quick presentation? You'll want to clarify that with her. Also, can you use her coffee table for display, or will she have a card table that she can set up? These are all things that she'll need to know that makes her feel more comfortable and prepared. Now, also, I forgot to mention that the first call when you finish it and the second call when you wrap it up, you're going to want to set the time for the next call. All right, so she knows you're working right along with her. Now, number 3, third call. It's 2 days before the party, and you're checking in on a few things. First thing, has she found everything on the grocery list? Is she good with that? Good to go? Does she have any prep questions? I always like to share to make your dips the day ahead, and if they're making the pound cake, definitely bake that the night before. Let it cool, wrap it in saran wrap, and put it in the fridge, because we all know it's easier to cube that way when you do, and she'll appreciate the tip. I also cover with her directions, make sure I know how to get to her home. And then lastly, and let me look here, oh yes, I'm sharing, what time do I arrive? I like to arrive 45 minutes to an hour before, and you might be saying, gosh, why, Regan? Well, I want to have time to set up my display. Yes, it's small but nice, but I also want to have time to help her cube the bread and get things set up. Then that way I'm not frantically running around trying to get things done in the kitchen as guests are arriving. I'm ready for the guest. And we want it to be that way so that they're front and center and we're ready to party. So those are the focuses for that call with her. Now, these are the 3 steps before the party. Now, the 4th step is closing. So on that 4th step, I always say, you know what, Mary? I made $175 at your party for 2 hours of my time. Are you certain that you wouldn't like to become a consultant? You could use your host rewards and apply them to your business blast-off kit. So you still offer this opportunity here. If she says no, that's fine. Offer to her, would she like to book a party in 6 months when the new catalog comes out so that she can have a half-price item added to her party? And then let her know that you'll be following up with the UPS tracking number for the order, and you'll follow up again once it's there to make sure everything arrived in perfect condition. And of course, you want to thank her with a smile, smile, smile for having a party with you. And also, oh gosh, I'm looking here. Oh, that's it in a nutshell. But on my notes, what I wanted to say was, we've started doing these little videos. I need some feedback from you. Do you like them? Are you like, Regan, don't ever do those again? If you'd like certain topics, let me know. But I really do need some feedback. And hey, you know what, girls? It's going to be 80 degrees in Oklahoma today, and I'm going to enjoy this beautiful day. I hope wherever you're at today, it's fantastic. Have a great one. The Kitchen Divas, you rock. Bye, girls.